Oh, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra...
The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Neto looks to clip it forward. He's just misjudged that one.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes. Belts one!
There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Stanisic. It's Pedri. Good luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Stanisic spots it and intercepts. Fiddles it through. Pedri.
Some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointments and relief on either side, nothing doing. Away. Referee's given a throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
He's had shots!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Petri. Petri. Brescia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Havertz. Correct. Ronaldinho. No way through there. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's been intercepted. That pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw. It's Ronaldinho. He's through here. And a header! Needed to come back out to him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pirlo in acres of space out wide. He is through here. That defender is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Had to be. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he latch on to this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Petri really added the width there, thanks to his...
There's the half-time whistle. We went for the first 45 minutes.
Brescia just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Signore e signori, preparate i biglietti. È ora di annunciare i vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi. Attenzione, un cambio.
And we're underway again. veteran there. Gets his pass away. Kimmich.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in here! And he cuts out the supply. Placed it in. That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Kunde. That's the throw. Kimmich. Van Dijk. Zakaria. Stanisic. Stanisic. That's a brilliant interception. Bang. Tromeni gets across to intercept that. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Brescia can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
This ended up in no man's land.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.997 spettatori.
They've got to realise, PG, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running the final line now.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Konate, Saliba. Time and again they are repelled. Pirlo. Oh, what a... And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from them.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's gone loose. He was not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice tries and shots! In for the pieces! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shot. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And played right into his path. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Brescia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. short. Vieri.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Somewhat off target. It's a good foot in there. It's good running with the ball. It's been kicked out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Thanks.
welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Signore e
nicely
signori,
here.
benvenuti
Gorgeous,
all'incontro
gorgeous
di
evening.
oggi
The
tra
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. He's in here! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's to It's a good run down the right. Through ball over the top. Well read. The danger is averted. Madison is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Good play through for the wide man. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's had it nicked away.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in a beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception. That's been intercepted. Gravenberg. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nice touch. Great work on the overlap. Shot! Now who's going to be this time, surely? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eustachio. There's a probing ball. That has been knocked clear. Back into the middle. And here's Thuram. Going to be quick to recover this. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gomez. Change of plan here, perhaps.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kalulu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madison! Gravenberg. Junior Firpo. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a throw. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Lobbed in behind.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. Fofana, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rice. Ralston. That's been intercepted.
That was well played. well stopped. Fofana gets across. And it's Marcos Alonso. And he lines up a terrific header. Harmlessly behind. Gomez. Well, that's well spotted. There's the end of the first half. And it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly
Signore
not
e
going to
signori, preparate i biglietti. È ora di annunciare i vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.
So there was the first half. What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come. No balls at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Brescia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Tries to dink it through. Nice interception, well timed. And now the breakaway. Marcos Alonso. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Shevchenko, Junior Firpo, brilliantly cut out. Reyes, Fofana, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that was never going to make it. Could be danger here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Stakio. Oh, look at the space here. Nice control. That is good. Super running, sharp movement.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.950 spettatori.
And it's hoisted clear. Looking for the runner. And played right into his path. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space... Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that. Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Nice physical challenge. No breakthrough and run into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Sostituzione per il Brescia. Numero 17. Lascia il campo per il numero 21. Attenzione, un cambio.
Yamaguchi. Brescia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Darami. And Kalulu. Turan. Brescia are looking to break at pace. Yamaguchi just eases him off the ball. And it's Shevchenko. Gomez. Forwards and with intent. Delicate ball and it needs to be. Oh, he's onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. That's played in low. And that has been clubbed away.
Brescia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Dribbles it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gently done. And he's just misjudged that one.
Sostituzione per il Brescia. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con il numero 18. Cambio di giocatori.
Brescia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's done very well to take that back. And he's intervened well there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
A good ball and this looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! Gets into some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Moved on forwards. Well played. That's threatened danger. And that has been cleared. The pass is intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brescia can
Signore e
always take
signori, vi
more
ricordiamo
positives
che
from
non
a
è
result like
consentito
this.
fare
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra Brescia e Arsenal.
We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Just joining us, we are already underway. It's played in here. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Fofana certainly could have and should have made more of that.
He's had it nicked away. Rice. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Rice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marcos Alonso. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
There they go, hunting again.
Shifted it to the flank. And he's on a charge. And he's there to clear it. Brescia are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. It's a little off target. David. Witzel. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. So a fair tumble under that challenge. Interesting ball. Witzel. Darwin. That's a sweet ball that. Koundé kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Witzel. Here's Thuram. That is good strength. Darwin. Szoboszlai.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get it one. Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Reyes. A lovely bit of skill. And he skips past his man, swept in. Rice. That's an excellent interception. Shot in chance! Decent enough try.
Fofana did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Eustachio. He's found a way through.
There's the shot!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is clearly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's onto this. Well played. Morris. And we hit half-time.
So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Facciamo gli auguri
It's a
a
goodish
tutti i
game, this.
tifosi che oggi
Half-time.
festeggiano l'anniversario
It's
di
1-1.
matrimonio e che riceveranno
We
un
know for the
gentile
first
omaggio.
45 minutes.
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. You've just joined us, where we've just begun the second period here.
Brescia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he was quick to react. Back for it goes. And the ball's a good one here. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Rice.
Some good work on the right flank here.
And that has been cleared. Short changes him with that pass. Can he spark a counter here? And that's put play to a promising move.
Witzel. Fofana.
No joy this time.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.514 spettatori.
Protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Thuram! Thuram! And that is doing no harm at all. And it's Morris.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Decent hit and on target.
Thuram. Rice. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mahrez. Has a look and plays it forward. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Koundé, definite foul there. Now it's Mahrez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Thuram for Fana. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And it deserve great credit for turning things around, but they now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's a good foot in there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a little undercooked.
Brescia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. They want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that was never going to make it. That's been cut out, well played. Ralston. Now it's David, playing out to the left flank. David! Szoboszlai. Persistent, it's almost personal. It had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Fofana, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Squeeze it through. Thuram. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brescia with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a and surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defense.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Brescia could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Moved on forwards. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
They want...
And the referee brings it to a close. Brescia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable.